Hey guys, it's Naples and welcome back to our farm in Calmlands. I'm just gonna load the trailer up with some sorghum because, well, I wasn't really paying attention and I kinda missed the best price. The price is still quite decent. Normally the best price is around 1000 euros and currently it's at 960, so that's still pretty good. So I think I'm gonna sell 2 trailer loads. We have 49,000 liters of sorghum. And yes, I can use it for food for the horses, but as you can see we still have some oats. So I think, well, selling 30,000 liters is gonna be fine. We will have 19,000 liters left, something like that. So I think that will go quite a long way to feed 5 horses. So I'm just gonna make my way over to the store, to the sell point, and we're gonna sell the sorghum. Also, unfortunately, well, we are already in February and, well, you may have guessed it, I also missed the best price for paprika chips. So we still have those waiting at the potato processing plant. Not really sure what happened, why I forgot, but yeah, I was just skipping through time because there wasn't much else to do around the farm, keeping the animals alive. And, well, yeah, it happened. So we're just gonna have to sit on our money for a bit longer. Well, potential money, because we don't have the money just yet. But that's fine. We don't have any urgent purchases at the moment. So let's see, the best price is at Sorghum Cooperative. Yeah, it's always the same place, which is straight ahead. As you can see, I've stopped moving and the wheels sink in the ground. Luckily this tractor is more than capable at pulling the trailer. Alright, here we go. That's absolutely not what I want. I don't want to unload through the grain door. Just want to tip out the back. Yeah, I've used it to feed the horses. There we go. Alright, 13.5. Plus what we already sold, so yeah, it should be close to 15,000 euros per trailer load. Since the price is just under 1,000, so yeah, close to 15. Alright, time to get the next load. Alright, here we go, the second load of sorghum. Next thing that I want to do is sell some more sheep, because we have 8 more sheep that are worth 1,000 euros each. So yeah, we're gonna do the same as in the previous episode. We're gonna sell 8 and we're gonna buy another 8. Make a little bit of profit. And there we go. Oh, it's actually a little bit more than 15,000. Not bad. Alright, time to get the sheep loaded up and sold as well. So yeah, as you can see over here in the menu of our sheep, these are worth 1,000 euros. These are probably the ones that we purchased earlier, and these are, well, probably offspring of the others. So we're gonna load up these 8. Should be 8. Yep. Alright, perfect. There we go. Close the back door. They're in. Let's go to the animal dealer. Alright, luckily I was able to turn around in the end. That means that I don't have to back up with the dolly trailer. Let's see, press R. These are in our trailer. Select and sell them for 8,000 euros. That's good. Let's see, more sheep. Shall we mix it up a little bit? Get some brown sheep or black sheep as well. Yeah, we're gonna go for these ones. Sure, why not? Select, buy 8, 39.11. So yeah, we made around 4,000 euros. That's not bad. Close the back door and let's take them back to their new home. Alright, here we are. Let's open the door and get in the trigger and tell them to move. There we go. They're in. So we now have a mixture of white and brown sheep. Lovely. Perfect. Alright, next thing we're gonna be doing is, I think I will move on till March. Because I have sold what I want to sell at this point. We also have some planks because I've cut down, well, maybe 2 or 3 trees, something like that. So we have a few planks awaiting. But those are best in July, so I'm gonna wait a little bit before I sell those. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a few little chores around the farm, make sure the animals are doing fine, the greenhouse is still operational, and then I will be right back with you. Well, good morning. Here we are in March, and as you can see, I'm at the store because before we can start the potato planting, we first need quite a lot of seeds. Big bags are fine. Buy the seeds. 8 bags, yes please. Because I seem to remember from the previous potato planting session that we have used quite a lot of seed. Alright, so I will not bore you with the loading process because, yeah, that can be painful to watch. I'm not an expert with this thing at all. I'm even wondering what will be easier, first person view or this angle. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna give you the view. It's gonna be changing from this to this. So, we have all the cargo loaded on the trailer. As you can see, I've also purchased another IBC of liquid fertilizer and one more IBC of herbicide. And as you can see, our trailer is not liking it. The wheels are sinking in the ground again, popping up here and there. But yeah, luckily our tractor is very powerful, so we are not struggling one bit. Alright, so we're gonna take this back to the farm. Of course, I know I may have to rent the forklift so that we can get this all offloaded at the farm. But I think I'm gonna hold off until we need the trailer for the planks. That way I only spend the €100 fee once, and then we can also make quite a lot of money from the planks. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the trailer over there. All the cargo strapped on it still, but we can load implements from the trailer, that's no problem. But before we can do anything with the potatoes, we first have to cultivate the entire field. Because yeah, the planter that we have is not a direct planter. It's an old machine, so yeah, we need to cultivate it before we can use it. That's no problem. That's the reason why we have one. There we go. So, if it wasn't already obvious to you, this will be the field that I will plant the potatoes in. The other field, the one that we created in the previous episode, will be soybeans. And those can be planted next month, in April. Oh, that's also when I will rent the forklift, I think, because then we're gonna sell all the wool that we have from the sheep. April is the best month for wool, as you may remember. I've already also looked into upgrading the cultivator, but yeah, that's a bit expensive. I think one for just a little bit bigger than this. We have 4 meters currently. The 5 meters was already, I don't know, 40,000 euros or something. So yeah, that's a bit much. This will do the job just fine. Alright, here we go. Final piece, and we have a beautiful, lovely cultivated field. Unfortunately, as you can see, the remaining crop was just a bit too wide for the cultivator. That's fine. We're just gonna go over it one more time and we are finished. And there we go, lovely. See the cultivator bouncing up sometimes. But there we go. All we need to do now is grab the potato planter and, well, get started. What was the pH? pH is good. Alright, that's perfect. Well, not perfect, but good is good enough. I don't have to change anything about it. It's not gonna affect the yield in any way. Alright, so I will just be dropping off the cultivator here for now. As you can see, the potato planter is already waiting for me. But first things first, I'm gonna grab the water bowser over here because I forgot to give the animals some water. They still have some, but I want to make sure that it's topped up so that I don't forget about it. And if I do forget about them, they can last a month or two. There we go. Want to make sure they have water. Especially since we have the new sheep, we don't want them going thirsty. Yeah, this tractor may be a bit big to be driving in the horse stable or pasture. Maybe when we have some extra money lying around, I will look into buying a small, very small tractor that we can use to, well, to give the horses some water. Of course, it should not be too small because, yeah, we all know what happened when I put this on the first tractor that we owned. That did a massive wheelie. There we go. And that is something that we want to avoid. Alright, close the gate. I'm gonna fill this thing up again, put it back in the shed, and then we're gonna start planting the potatoes. Okay, here we go. We are ready to start the planting of the potatoes. Let's turn this bad boy on, lower it, and let's get started. Perfect. So yeah, this is a slow process. It's not a big planter. I think it's only 1.5 or maybe 2 meters. But yeah, the tractor is wider than the working width, so it's also kind of difficult to measure out exactly where I have to drive, but I think we'll manage just fine like this. As you can see, it is working perfectly. But yeah, this is gonna be one hell of a slow process, but that's well known when you're doing potatoes. Everything takes quite long. Even if you buy that enormous harvester, that self-propelled harvester, yeah, that only has a working width of 3 meters. So even if you have that, it will take quite some time. And there we go. That is one pass, and well, the planter is already almost 60% empty. I hope that I actually bought enough seed bags. Yeah, should be. We got 8, so yeah, that should be enough. Alright, before we continue, let's make sure everything is working perfectly. Potatoes growing, we need a hoe for the weeds. Yeah, nitrogen is bad. That is okay. pH is fine like that. I will not do anything about it. Alright, lovely. Let's keep going. Alright, well, I'm about, what is it, halfway through the field. maybe a bit less, and well, I've been going for 15-20 minutes. So yeah, progress is slow, but not as slow as I was expecting, so we're doing quite good. But the next time I'm going to talk to you will be once the entire field is complete. There we go. As you can see, the consumption rate is extremely high, but that was also already predicted. That's why we bought 8 seed bags. I think we already consumed 1.5 in total. Yeah, that's fine. We have plenty to go around. Also, sometimes the planter sometimes misses bits here and there. As you can see, that's why the texture here is a bit different. Try to get everything that I missed. But yeah, the tiny spots here and there, I'm not gonna bother. Potatoes are so extremely high yielding. If I miss just one tiny speck, yeah, that's not gonna make that much of a difference. So I will keep this going for another 15 or 20 minutes, something like that. And then, well, I will see you once the field is complete. Well, here we go. Final piece of the field. And we have a lovely field full of potatoes yet again. As you can see, there's only one small tiny strip left. Still right about here. Okay, I've missed a little bit over here. Probably where the planter bounced up. But there we go. We are finished. Okay, that texture is a bit odd. Maybe because I was steering left. But yeah, there we go. The entire field has been planted with potatoes. Lovely. So next thing will be to spray off all those weeds. They have not germinated yet, but we want to kill them before they do. Don't want them messing with our potatoes. And once they are done, we're gonna be spraying the liquid fertilizer. I will get this back in the shed soon. First I will drop it off here. Time to get the sprayer out. Let's see what's in it. It is filled with liquid fertilizer. Okay. That means that I'm gonna drop that off right here. There we go. Nice. And then we're gonna fill it up with herbicide. As you can see, we have used around 4,000 liters of seeds to get the entire field planted with potatoes. So yeah, we may have bought too much, but don't worry, those bags will be used up eventually. Alright, time to kill off all those weeds. Okay, they are growing with a hoe. They need to be dealt with a hoe, I mean. Okay, let's get going. Make sure this is working. Weed growing. And no more weeds. Alright, perfect. Let's get this done. As you can see, we have come to the final piece of the field with the liquid fertilizer. We were able to do this on, well, pretty much one tank. So that is excellent. We have 9% remaining. I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. Perfect. Alright, so 36 liters left in the tank. Well, I'm gonna store it in the shed. And then we're gonna move on to the next job, which will be in April. That entire field should be in perfect condition now, so I'm just gonna check it real quick to be sure. Teleport a little bit closer. Yeah, as you can see, pH is good, nitrogen is perfect. No weeds, no nothing. Lovely. To be honest, we didn't even need to roll the field. I guess that's not necessary with potatoes. Alright. That's cool. I only just noticed that. Okay, no problem. Alright. Time to move on to April. And we're gonna sell some goods. Alright, good morning. Here we are in April. Early morning. It's almost 6:30. And the potatoes have germinated quite nicely. I think that looks very pretty. Potato field like this. Seeing those rows of potatoes growing. Yeah, that looks excellent. Let's check up on the canola. That's also still doing perfect, of course. Alright, nice. In the meantime, I have already loaded up our trailer with goods to sell. Because I want to end this episode with, well, a little bit of money making. As you can see over here, our flatbed trailer is... Oh, I just crashed into that tree. I think that tree moved. It stepped in front of me. Yeah, the trailer has been loaded up, as you can see, with starch and also with peppers. Because the peppers are not being used anymore. Because we have run out of goods to create the paprika chips. So yeah, I'm just gonna sell those peppers. And the starch will not be used anytime soon as well. So yeah, we're gonna sell that as well. If I'm not mistaken, the price should be good. We are in April, so yeah, it was at its best. A slight decline in April, but that's fine. We still are at 12.06 for every 1,000 liters. And the peppers, okay, they are best in May, but it's currently already the best price, 25.36. Best price exactly. So we're gonna sell those as well. So we're just gonna drive into the trigger over here and let's make some money. Oh man, that was quite a lot. 39,206 plus 4166 for the environmental score reward. Not bad at all. Alright. Well, you may know what I'm gonna do next, since it's April. Best price for wool is here as well. So we're gonna drive over to the sheep and then we're gonna sell the wool. As you can see, we have quite a few pallets. What will be the best place to put the trailer? I think I would just leave it here on the road. It's not like this is a busy road anyway, so I can just block the road a little bit. There we go. Oh, and before I forget, let's deduct the money from our bank account for renting the forklift. Yep, I've also already used the forklift to move the planks out of the trigger over here. Like I said earlier, those are going to be sold in June or July, when the price is at its best. I want to make it as much money as possible. And let's see. Am I gonna bore you with this or not? Well, I guess you will find out in the video, because I don't know yet. That all depends on how this goes. If it goes terribly wrong, then there will be a jump cut, and otherwise you will see me, well, loading these pallets beautifully on the trailer. Alright, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, that wasn't perfect, but that also wasn't terrible. I'm gonna leave the forklift here for now. As you can see, it has started raining, but that's fine. We don't have to do any harvesting, so no problem. I do have to clean the horses. That's just a quick job. There we go. Alright, lovely. What are they worth anyway? 3,000 euros. Still got food and water, so do the sheep. Alright, 3,000. I think the max is 5,000, so they're getting there. They're getting there. It takes a little bit of time. Okay. Here we go. Let's just have a quick look at the wool. I didn't really check the price, but I expect it to be very good. Yeah, it's almost at its best, so we're gonna sell. Textile imports, we know the place. We've been there quite a few times already. Okay, here we are coming up at textile imports. Let's see what we're gonna make from the wool this time. Should be good. And there we go, 16, well almost 16,000 plus another 1,691. So, to be honest, that is quite good. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to the farm and I'm gonna end the episode here. I almost crashed into that white car. Yeah, so next episode we're gonna be starting in the new field. As you can see, we are in April, and April is the best, or is the time to seed soybeans. And that is exactly what I want to do, so that we can get the potato processing plant up and running again. But that is something that we're gonna do in the next episode. So, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you did, well, you know what to do, guys. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!